Hello, everybody. Welcome to Corner of the Closet, the only podcast where two kids sit in the corner of the closet and talk about whatever they want. Today, we're going to be talking about food, personally, what we like about it. So, if you'd be interested in something like that, keep watching. We've been to many places and many restaurants, some of our favorites being in some of the best and worst towns, but you can always find a good place to eat wherever you want to go, whether it be all the way in Vegas or all the way down in the middle of nowhere in Kentucky. Today we're going to be talking about our food experiences and how that has changed us. Ben?
Yeah, I feel like food changes a lot in a person. Like a good meal can increase your mood, make you feel more happy, just like increase your day in general.
Yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, for starters, we're going to talk about some of the best restaurants we've been to. Recently, we went to Vegas and visited a restaurant called Sinatra on the Strip. It was delicious. It's Sinatra inspired, so many of the dishes come from foods that Sinatra would enjoy, and it was just an all-out outstanding experience. The wait staff was great. I mean, the food was amazing, some of the best I've ever had, and so we just had an amazing time. Benny, what would you like to say about that?
The food is amazing. The dessert, they made a cake look like a lemon, and I thought it was a lemon at first. It looked so realistic.
Yeah. Anyway, so we've been there. We've been to many places. Some of the best. So of course there are classic types of food. We have maybe like Italian, so like pizza, maybe pasta. We're gonna talk burgers. So we're gonna talk about like the three. We're gonna start off talking about the best pizza, the best pasta, and the best burger. Okay. So I'll start.
Okay.
The best pizza, I mean, and Ben may agree with me, was this place I went to in New York called Antonio's Pizza. It was a thin crust, low cheese, low sauce. Excuse me.
I believe that place is
Anyway.
actually called Angelo's.
Oh, Angelo's? Oh,
Yeah,
that's my bad.
Angelo's.
Angelo's. It was so good. I mean, we just had an amazing time, amazing food, not long wait up line. We also did have lunch about like 11 o'clock because like you got to go like right when it early, so it gets super packed. But it was amazing, super good. If you were ever in New York, you should totally check that out. The best burger I've ever had. That's a tough one. But probably just for classic nostalgia, I feel like In-N-Out Burger, especially because we don't have that where we live. It's just such a classic, and it gives like so many good memories back. I feel like it's such a great thing to like kind of experience. Because you're like, oh man, like I'm on vacation now, So I feel like it's such a great thing that like you can have a connection like to that to food. So that's something that I really really enjoy. And then my favorite pasta, that Sinatra place, as I was talking about earlier, they had this special where it was this butter truffle pasta. See, you can even see Ben there. I mean, oh man, this was the bomb. It was so good. We had an amazing time, bro. What is this kid doing? Blood. What is this kid doing? Anyway, so yeah, we did that, and I mean, it was an amazing time. We were able to see pretty much like how Sinatra would have lived at the time and capturing that experience, especially because I'm a big lover of his music. He was super inspiring to see. So yeah, Benny, what do you want to say about that? What was your best pizza, your best burger, and your best pasta? This kid's a big burger guy, so he's definitely the good guy to ask about that.
My best pizza was definitely Angelo's. I was absolutely outstanding food. My favorite burger is this place called Waterloo. Like they sell oysters, and they had this burger that had
yeah.
like
Where was that? That was in.
Yeah, they were.
It's on the coast of West Seattle, I believe.
They had these like fermented like onions or like pink. Oh, it's very yummy sauce. The burger was perfectly cooked. The
How do you like
meat
your burger
was
cooked?
immaculate. A little bit of pink in the middle, just a little bit. Not like cooked through, because then it's just dry, yucky. You want like a little bit of pink. I know some people like pink throw the way through. That's just nasty. Like that's just eating like it was like moving like 10 minutes ago. Like I'm not trying to eat that.
Then what was your best?
The Sinatra truffle pasta.
Yeah, I mean, we can both agree.
It's so good.
I mean, it was pretty perfection.
There's like half a truffle on it.
Yeah, I know. It was like, I mean, they came to your table and they just
went like,
oh man, it was so
good. Good.
Anyway, so those are our favorite restaurant experience. Today we're going to talk about some of our worst restaurant experiences. Ooh. I mean, in Vegas, we actually surprisingly one of our worst restaurant experiences because we were super let down was this place. And no offense to them, but there was a restaurant and we're not going to say the name, but it was themed like 90s themed.
Yeah, it's like retro themed.
And we got a lot. We got like lots and lots of appetizers and food. We were like, oh man, this is gonna be so good. And then there was a couple of things that kind of set us off. One, the smell in there is super whack, and it's not just like from like the cigarettes from the casino. It smells like kind of like molding food.
Yeah, like it does not smell good.
Then another
Bleh.
exactly. Then another red flag that came to us is that like the food was like it was just I don't know, it felt out of place. So I think the whole premise of the restaurant was to take 90s meals and turn it into fancy food. And this was, I mean, it was a good idea. I just think it had poor execution because it wasn't like the best thing we had was like um it was like this it was like a mummy dog, but like that's like such like a basic and easy thing to make that I was not pleased.
Yeah, I was not impressed.
Another one of our poorer meal experiences was when we went to there was this place that we went to in Montana, I believe, and we went here, and it was like, we had just like we had driven to Montana.
Knock, knock, knock.
One moment. Sorry for that interruption, folks. Anyway, back to what we were saying. There's this restaurant at Whitefish, and we were pretty much like we were there. We just got back from Primus. We're pretty hungry. We go to this place. It was like, okay, it looks pretty good. Average menu, nah, nasty. I don't even remember the name. It was so gross. Like some like the stuff was like it almost felt like it was not cooked all the way. Like the burger was like it was like, oh man,
like it was fully pink all the way through.
It was
like,
so man.
Not good.
And we were just trying to enjoy like a meal. We just got like we drove like 8 hours to get there, so it's like, oh man, I just want to eat a meal, and so it was just super annoying when we couldn't do that. Or not couldn't do that, but it was just super annoying when like it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't like at all good. Like, I mean, I did not
nothing was good about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider myself a picky eater. Me nor Ben,
Yeah.
we don't. I mean,
I love trying new food.
Yeah, exactly. We love trying new foods, and we just like love eating in general. Like we're very like passionate foodies, and so it was. I don't know. It just wasn't very good.
Yeah, just very very yucky.
What else? Then that's some food restaurants. That's some of our worst restaurant experiences. What else? I mean, restaurants are such like a interesting thing. Like sometimes, like a restaurant can be like actually one of the new rising foods in America, boba. I mean, this is not rising, but it's very popular.
We've been
in the
drinking
last
it
couple of years.
Like...
I would consider myself a boba professional, a boba.
Yeah, I also we all drink
sommelier, if you would say. I mean, I'm that good, like I'm the pro. Anyway, so we've been to a lot of boba places, especially around our area. We've probably tried over 100 different bobas.
At least.
Yeah, but then some of them, I feel like boba.
I really like stuck it out as like the best option.
Yeah, so there's a lot of places in here around our area that are like super good. Like it's like a 9.5, 9.7 out of 10. And then like there's some places where it's like, man, I mean, we have a place like literally like so close, like that we could walk to where like from where we live, and it's $12 a boba. That is insane.
For reference, the average boba is $6 to $8.
Yeah, $6 to $8 is like a good average.
Mm-hmm. Like it's wild.
I mean,
it costs $1.50 to change your ice.
No, $1.75 to get more or less ice. More ice means you have less drink, and it costs more. That makes no sense. It's getting all riled up. Anyway, food, man. I mean, people love food.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been such a like it's always so exciting. Like when you go to a place, you're like going to a new restaurant, you're just kind of like, "Ooh, this place is gonna be good."
Yeah. Back on the topic of boba, what would you say is your favorite boba?
Ooh, there's this place near our area called, and I'm gonna totally butcher this. Hold on, let me look it up. It is Chicha-san, is how it's CHCHIA space SAN space CHEN. But it was so good, like
Yeah,
10 out of 10
it's so
Nova.
good.
The experiences there is amazing. You get to, really drink. I'll give you my top three bobas and why. So the chicha sen is number one, 100%, because you get to smell the tea before like black tea and all that before you even get it. Oh yeah, hold on. Let's shout out to the new watch, bro.
Yeah.
Look at what Blood got for his birthday. Look, it's a watch.
But then
But
a
then
little
when you
like
press the button
Transformer
on the
guy.
side, it turns into a guy. And then when you unfold it, I mean,
Then there's little arms and this little
look
hands.
at that.
You gotta pop out the
That's
hand.
pretty.
You unplug.
Oh, sorry.